Hi guys, it's Erin McGuire here with Pure Light Wellness. I got asked a while ago to do a video about what I do to, start my day, or what's my kind of like daily routine that I do. So I wanted to make this video for you guys in response to that question. But before I talk about that, I want to just share a little bit about discipline. In my current Alchemy Group coaching program, we're going through creating your daily routine, and I just want everybody to kind of realize that we all have this stubborn teenager inside of us, because if you're a mom or a dad, sometimes you can't get your kids to get up in the morning to go to school or whatever it is that they need to do. It can be a struggle. They don't want to do it, but you're holding their highest potential in your mind and thinking, okay, these guys got to go to school so that they get their education, yada, 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 become, great members of society. But it was the same for us when we were kids, that whatever the thing was for you that you didn't like doing, whether it was your mom had to force you to take baths or, shower and bathe yourself, or maybe getting up to go to school was just not your thing. So, and you kind of had that, it almost had, that little voice, but I don't want to do that. That kind of, I don't want to eat my, broccoli for dinner tonight. So we've still got that kid living inside of us, that stubborn teenager that doesn't want to do certain things. But now the difference is we don't have anybody telling us what to do. We kind of have to be that person for ourselves. So every time you think you don't want to do something, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it, okay? That's why discipline is so important, because the way I see having a daily routine and being disciplined about it is it's like your windows, they get dirty, you clean them, maybe a week goes by or however often you need to clean your window, and it gets dirty, right? Because there's dust, there's junk flying around outside and inside that's going to create a film on the window. And so just like that window can get dirty, the window, the way that looks for us is kind of like our energetic body. You can't see the dirt. We physically wash the dirt off of our bodies every day when we shower. But energetically, there's a films that can build up from being out in the world, just naturally, just being out in the world, but then also being around negative people or having negative thoughts about yourself can create this film. So you have to have a discipline. You don't have to, but I suggest having a sort of daily discipline that you do every day. In yoga, we call this sadhana. And it just means a daily practice that we're doing to clean that window so that we can see clearly. Because the more discipline we have with a daily routine, the more when things get rough, when, shit hits the fan, so to speak, you've got tools. You are more equipped. Your nervous system is more equipped to handle this stuff. So that's my little pep talk on why we have a daily routine. And so now I'm going to give you what I do. And, not every day, I don't get to do every single one of these things every day, but for the most part, almost every single day I do this stuff. If not, I'll pick one. If I really don't have a lot of time in the morning, I'll pick one. I like to personally do it in the morning. This stuff, some of these things you can also do before bed, but not all of them. Some of them are very energizing. And so just know that my routine, might not fit exactly what you want or need in your life, but I suggest giving yourself about 10 to 15 minutes every morning to do this. And so when the alarm goes off and you're like, I don't want to get up an extra 10 minutes early and do this stupid thing, just be that parent to yourself that says, come on, let's go do this. We're doing this for our greater good. You can do this. Okay? So first we're going to start with an energy routine. I do have a video out that's just this energy routine, but I do this every day. This is very, very good for balancing your energetic body, and it comes from Donna Eden's energy medicine work. So let's begin. So you're going to start tapping right at your cheekbones. You're just tapping here several times. Tap pretty hard. Okay, we're activating some acupressure points in our body. So next, find your collarbones. Kind of the big nodules go down about 2 inches and then over about 2 inches, kind of like right there. And just start tapping. So this is activating your kidney point. Then your sternum, just start tapping there. This is your thymus. This helps with your immune system. So we're just tapping for a moment here, and then go just below like your bra line, and then right in between kind of the ribs, and just start tapping. This is your spleen point. It'll help you digest food, thoughts, energy much better. Good, and then just shake your hands out. And then take your right hand to your left shoulder, press down, and then swipe across to the opposite hip, and then brush it off. Other side, left hand to the right shoulder, press in, swipe across. Good, a few more, keep going. Pressing in and swiping across. Good, and then you're going to come standing. And we're just going to go from the opposite hand to the opposite knee, just back and forth, kind of like you're marching. Good, and then we're gonna sit back down. Okay, so you're gonna take your right ankle off of your left knee, take your left hand to your right ankle, your right hand to your foot. You're gonna inhale, lift it up through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Place it back down. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Good, and switch sides. So left ankle off of your right knee, right hand to the left ankle, left hand to the foot. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale through your mouth. And place it back down on the floor. Take all of your fingertips touching and take the thumbs to the third eye. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. 3 times. Take your fingertips into your forehead. Press in and pull apart. A couple times. Good, then just go into your hairline, press down into the hairline and pull apart. All the way back to the base of your hairline, and then go under any hair that you have and to the back of the neck, press in and pull apart. And then just let the fingers hold at the shoulders. Inhale, and then exhale, just let them fall. Good, come standing. So all of this is good to balance your energy, because again, we're not just humans. We're not just physical beings. We're energetic beings. So we've got to balance our energetic bodies as well. So take your hands to your thighs. Inhale, reach the arms up over the head. Exhale, the hands to the heart. Right arm up, left arm down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Just hang forward here for a little bit. Take a few breaths. So you're just letting your head come towards your knees, just hanging out here for a second. And then while you're down here, you're going to inhale and start making figure eights with your hands. And do this above your head until you touch the backs of the hands together, and then exhale, take the hands down. Good. Fix your hair if you need to. And then we're going to take our hands to our pubic bone and just swipe all the way up, touching your body the whole way to the bottom lip. Turn, lock the key, and throw it away. This zips up your chakras. It's called the zip up. You can turn around, go from the base of your spine, up and over to the top lip, lock it, and throw away the key. Okay? And the last thing we're going to do for the energy routine part of this is to go just above your belly button, press in and pull up, and then at the third eye, press in and pull up between the two eyebrows. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and just roll your shoulders out here and just relax. So just maybe tune into your body here and just notice if you feel different after just a few moments of doing that energy routine. So next, I'm not going to do this for you guys, but next what I would do is just do a few sun salutations for me personally. You want to stretch out your body. After you've been sleeping, the body has been, laying for 8 hours, hopefully, and we need to move and stretch the body. So sun salutations are great. You can Google Surya Namaskar or sun salutation and follow along on a YouTube video. I'm sure I will make another video of some sort of yoga exercise that you could watch. But just some sort of stretch, just to get the body flowing. Could be a couple of minutes, longer if you have more time. The next thing I do is some sort of breath work. Mostly right now I do what's called a Bhastrika breath. I also sometimes do breath of fire or joy breath, and I have those videos for you if you want to go back and look at another one of those videos if you want a different kind of a breath to do. But pranayama, as we call it in yoga, prana means life force. So this increases our life force energy, which makes us stronger. Also, it's written in the yogic the philosophy of yoga, basically the Yoga Sutras, that breath work, pranayama, removes obstacles. Breath work is so powerful. I can't exaggerate this enough. Just try it for a week every day for, just a minute or more, and just see if you start noticing benefits. That's the best way to see if it works for you, but I'm pretty sure it's going to work for you. So let's try some Bhastrika breath. So you wouldn't want to do this if you're pregnant or on the first 3 days of your menstrual cycle if you're a woman, because it's creating a lot of power at the belly area. So you might just want to do maybe some more long, deep breathing or alternate nostril breathing, something of that sort. But do something. You can still do something. Okay, so Bhastrika looks like this. We inhale our arms up. Exhale, you pull them down. It's a lot of force, like you're really trying to pull something into you. Okay, you're going to do that 52 times. I'm not going to do it with you 52 times right now, but you're going to do that 52 times. Okay, count to yourself. And then in front, arms out in front, inhale, exhale, pull them in again with great force. Okay, also 52 times. So the energy routine, some sort of stretching, Bhastrika breath, very powerful breath to awaken you, to get you revitalized and ready to go. And then at this time, I kind of like to get into my gratitudes. Sometimes I do these silently, where I just silently think about them. I just kind of am repeating them in my mind. And sometimes I get a little bit more vocal about them. And so in this video, I'm going to get a little bit more vocal about them. Maybe some of you have seen the video. You can Google Jessica in the mirror or whatever. It's this little girl, Jessica, and she's really exaggerated about how grateful she is or how much she loves certain things in her life. And I think that's really fun. I mean, you might feel a little silly doing that at first, but I think as adults we're a little too serious, to be honest. So it's good to bring some joy and some fun into your life, but two, it creates a physiological response in your body that you can't help but feel excited after you do this. You can't help but feel more joy after you do this. So the whole point here is we're trying to literally trick our minds and our bodies into believing that this is how we feel, because science has proven that we can do this. we can actually, we can create change in our brains. We can create change in our bodies through thought alone. There's several studies that have been done. I'm not going to get into that right now. This video is getting long as it is. But so we can do that. And so you want to create this excitement so that you get yourself into that feeling, like you know what that feels like to be excited. This is also going to build confidence, just by having that physiological response, okay? So I'm just going to do a couple here, but I might go on with this for, 30 seconds, a minute, whatever I'm feeling in that moment. And when I do my gratitudes, I'm grateful for things that I already have in my life, and then I'm also grateful for things that I don't yet have, but that I'm desiring. But I lump them all together as if they're all already manifested in my life. Okay, so I might be like, I'm so grateful and thankful, that right now actually I'm in Vietnam traveling, and I'm on my last leg. I'm getting ready to go to the airport on a big flight back home, but I get to travel around the world and get paid to do it and work, and I'm so grateful and thankful that I get to teach yoga retreats and transformational retreats all over the world. I just did one in Bali. I'm so grateful and thankful that I'm creating more retreats in the future that are going to, be massively transformational for people. I'm so grateful and thankful for all the beautiful women in my alchemy program and all the amazing work we're doing together. I'm so grateful and thankful for all the abundance in my life, the abundance of love, my partner, all the joy that's all around me. I'm so grateful and thankful for the man today that I met that I didn't have enough Vietnamese money, and it's kind of a long story, but I'm just really grateful for that guy who helped me today when I was kind of having a moment in a foreign country, and he totally just stepped in and just gave me 20,000 dong, which is like $1. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So I'm so grateful and thankful for those little things that happen in my life that just make life flow so much easier. I'm so grateful and thankful that the sun shines in the morning. I'm so grateful and thankful for the food in my refrigerator. I'm so grateful and thankful that my body can do yoga, that my body can move, and that my body feels good. I feel good in my body. I feel healthy. I'm going to stop there, but you get the point. So I brought something in that happened today that I actually was really grateful for. It was a really special moment for me. It was just, I shared this moment with this young kid, and he totally gave me 20,000 dong. So it's just little things from my day. It's things that I'm desiring. It's things that have already happened in my life. And so I'm lumping it all together, and I feel energized by doing that. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start to go a little bit more silent now. So I'm going to close my eyes. This is what I do. Again, you find what works for you. And I like to just take some deep breaths. And when I inhale, I just imagine golden light coming in through the crown of my head. I let it wash over every single cell of my being. And as I exhale, I just release any stress, tension, or negativity that I might be holding. And I'm going to do this a few more times. Inhale, I imagine golden light coming in through the crown of my head. I just imagine it's like it's oozing over every single cell of my being. Just slowly goes all the way down, this beautiful golden light. And as I exhale, I just imagine thick black clouds of smoke going far away from me, out through the soles of my feet, down into the earth. Just releasing the stress, tension, negativity. One more time, inhale. Golden light comes in, washes over every single cell, and then exhale, releasing the stress, tension, negativity. And then I just like to I just imagine sending out all this positive energy out into the world. So first I send it to every client I've ever worked with, every person I've ever known, every friend, every family member. I just imagine sending that out, and I send it out to new clients that have yet to work with me. And I ask that those people be brought to me. And I just keep sending out that energy like a light, shooting it out. And then I take a few moments, and again, I'm just going to talk through this, but, pause the video and actually take, a few moments to do this. I just close my eyes and sit in silence. And I was trained in transcendental meditation, so I have a specific mantra that I use, but you can use any mantra, so I just sit and I kind of repeat silently a mantra to myself. One might be inhaling the sound ma. In Sanskrit, ma means divine love. And exhale the sound om. Om means divine light. So inhaling ma, exhaling om. So I just sit and silently repeat that mantra to myself. And if I find myself wandering, I just bring myself back to the mantra. Okay, so I don't judge the thoughts that I had. You can simply look at them and watch them as clouds passing, but you don't judge them. You just let them be. So I do that for a few moments. And then finally, I end it with visualizing how I want my day to look, and what I want in my future. So I just take a moment and focus on that vision for my day, what I want to accomplish today, how I see it happening, easy, effortless, flowing. So I just take a moment to visualize that. And then I visualize my future, which right now I'm working on creating my first book, writing my first book. So I'm seeing that happening, seeing myself getting that finished, and then speaking on stages all over the country and the world. That's the bigger vision, is being that author speaker. So I'm just visualizing that, and to the point where I feel it in my body. And I know that's going to happen at some point. I don't know when. I'm not in control of when necessarily or how. I just keep putting in the effort. I got to write the book first, so that's the effort I have to put in, right? So that's kind of how I create my day, and then I might end with like what I'm excited about. Like, I'm so excited to get back home and see all my friends and loved ones back home. That's how I'm going to end this tonight. It's nighttime right now. So this video is quite long. It's 22 minutes, but that was a lot of me talking and prefacing different things. So really, you can do all of this in about 10 to 15 minutes, I think. And if you have more freedom and time, you can let yourself go longer. Sometimes I'll sit in silent meditation for 20 minutes. Sometimes I'll do more yoga and stretching if I have more time. So you just have to do what works for you. But just to reiterate, we start with the energy routine. I do. Start with the energy routine, then I do some sort of stretching, breath work, pranayama. My gratitudes, get excited, put some energy into it. Don't just be like, I'm really excited that blah, blah, blah. Like, put it in your body. Get it excited. Get that physiological response going. So gratitudes. Then I breathe in that white light and I release any of the stress, tension, or negativity. I send it out to all the people in all the world. I sit in silent meditation with a mantra. And then I'm visualizing. How do I want my day to look, my future to look? What am I seeing for myself to the point that I feel it? Visualization is so important, okay? So I hope this helps you. I hope it helps you create your own routine. Feel free to use mine if you like it. And leave in the comments below how this is working for you, what you enjoyed about it, and I hope to see you again real soon. If you want any more information about my Alchemy group coaching program, I do those several times a year now, and I've got lots of different things coming up. So stay in touch and let me know if I can help you in any way. I do have a free call. It's about 30 minutes, completely life-changing, that will change your life if you listen to it and follow along with what I tell you in that call on self-doubt. It'll help you overcome self-doubt. So if you want that, there's a link below of how to get that to your inbox immediately. And I hope to see you next time.